Hey, what's up you guys? Slater More Photography here, bringing you 5 tips to help you better your whale and dolphin photography. Tip number 1, have your camera ready. And what I mean by this is have the camera on and have the lens you want on. Because even when you're traveling and you haven't located the animals yet, you never know when something's gonna come breaching out of the water and the boat's gonna stop abruptly, and then you're gonna wanna shoot, you're gonna need to shoot. So also, maybe you've even already found the whales and dolphins and now you're trying to figure out how to shoot them. Make sure you have your camera up and your finger on the shutter, because I can't tell you how many shots I've missed by having my camera pointed down and trying to lift it up quickly to get the breach. So when you have your camera up and your hand on the shutter, make sure that you're focused all around you, because you never know what's gonna happen. Tip number 2, be patient. These are wild animals, so they're constantly moving around and they're usually not always in one area. It could take anywhere from 15 minutes to find the whales up to a couple hours, so just be patient and trust that the whale watch captains are doing their best to find these animals for you. Tip number 3, whales and dolphins are usually very consistent, and what I mean by that is what the whales do once, they're most likely going to do again. So whether it's a breach or a tail slap or the dolphin comes flying out of the water 6 feet in the air, they usually land and do it again. It's not always a guarantee that they're going to do it again, but it's best to have your camera ready, like I talked about in tip number 1. Tip number 4, dolphins are usually very playful animals and love to interact with the boat. And what I mean by that is they love to come over to the bow and ride that wave that the boat pushes forward. And they also love to hang out in the back of the boat. The boat pulls a wave or a wake behind the boat, and these dolphins love to jump in the wake and surf it and just have a good time. So make sure that when you're on the boat and you're looking at dolphins, either hang out in the back of the boat, on the corners, or the front of the boat. And if you can't get those spots, don't freak out. The dolphins love to go in and out of the boat all over, so just look to see what's going on. Tip number 5, use a high shutter speed when photographing the whales or dolphins. I say this because if you're not shooting at a high shutter speed, these dolphins are bringing a lot of water up with them when they surface for a breath. So sometimes it can make them look less clear and kind of blurry. So I typically shoot at 1/3200th of a second. So I would say I recommend maybe bare minimum of 1/2000th of a second, just because I said there's motion of the ocean, the boat, and the whales and dolphins are always moving. With that being said, go out, go whale watching, and make sure you just have an awesome time, and I promise you'll get the shots that you want. It does take a little bit of time to get those shots, but be patient, have your camera ready, and it'll work out. If you guys like this video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, and also comment below if you guys have any ideas of videos you would like me to make. Have a great day.